lessons. And then one day I went and saw Phantom of the Opera at the Fox, and there was, ballet, there was singing, and there was acting throughout, and I just was like, oh my goodness, this is what I want to do with my life. So I very seriously switched my focus to musical theater.
Christina left for college in September. She went to NYU, and the first thing her professor said was, if you want to be a success in theater, you need to start your own theater company. So I would say around December, when she came for Christmas break, all she talked about was how we have to find space here in Atlanta and she will be able to create a theater company. And so Walter, my husband, and I started looking around, and we found a warehouse on Bowen Street and rented it, put in bathrooms, and rented stadium bleachers so that we actually had a place for risers for seating. And she came down with, I think, 12 friends, not just from NYU, but from all over the country. They lived in my house. It was terrible. And created, I think they did 6 plays. We did a play like almost every other week. And the work was so extraordinary that we all looked at each other and knew that we were destined to have a theater ministry, or the theater ministry now became a theater company.
So every are competitive. I think that it's ridiculous for people my age to be getting cast as people who are like 16 when there's so many talented 16-year-olds out there. So the training that we put them through is pretty rigorous. It's based on what I did in college, and it's really cool because even at the earliest of ages, we teach them that acting is telling the truth, that acting is not necessarily about make-believe, but it's about telling the story. And that one idea of telling a story and how to tell a story becomes the center of all of the work that we do. And when we see kids who come in again and again to do our programs, they can communicate so well. And I've heard from them that some of their teachers have told when they are learning, the building blocks of story.
Fabric Fashion is now beginning its 3rd season, full season, as a theater company, a professional theater company. And we have finally reached the point where, in order to grow, we need to expand not only the work we do, but the people who are helping us achieve those goals. We need new board members, we need corporate sponsors, so that we can have our production quality go up, so that we can offer, better contracts to actors, hire, more artists, musicians, creative people, costume designers. Everybody. I think one of the things that we do that makes us so unique is, in our mission statement, it says that we offer these opportunities to new artists or emerging artists, and we have discovered some amazing talent here in Atlanta that I don't know if those individuals would have had the opportunities if not for us. So that's the thing that I'm the most proud of, be they 6-year-olds or 60-year-olds. We just have created this environment where people can come in here and start their career again after 20 years, or start from scratch, or just develop things they never knew they could do. We just have such a great opportunity. But in order to continue the mission, we need money. It's always about money. But for us, it's not about money for us, it's about money to improve what we do so that we can grow and keep offering those opportunities. Even just a scholarship to a child who really is talented, but it's a working mom or a single mom and they just don't have them. We hear all those wonderful stories. We wish we could help everybody, but our funds are limited, and just keeping the lights on and the doors open sometimes is a challenge. But ticket sales only account for such a small portion of our revenue. It really, because we're a nonprofit, donations are essential, and we are trying to get grants and funding, but because it's only our 3rd year, we're still establishing ourselves and just trying to become part of the community and just get help wherever we can.